water is existential. It has been so in 1965. It has been so yesterday. It is so today. And it will be so tomorrow. For the entire generation who have worn the uniform, you know what this means, including all members in this house. Mr. Pritam Singh used to serve with me in the same unit, a classified unit. We know the deal. That has not changed, and that will not change. Yes, our tremendous efforts over the years have improved our situation. But we are nowhere near to where we want to be. Nowhere near. We spare no efforts to manage the risk all these years. When I was in primary school, and I first looked at the map of Singapore, I was taught to remember the 3 reservoirs in Singapore: MacRitchie, Seletar, Pierce. I wonder how many members in the House today will know how many reservoirs we have today, and how many more of us will be able to name all the reservoirs in Singapore today without Googling. The answer is we have 17 reservoirs today. We used to have 3. We have 17 reservoirs today. How many desalination plants do we have today? How many new water plants do we have today? How many more desalination plants and how many more new water plants we must build in order for water to never be a weapon pointing at our head? Two-thirds of all the entire land area in Singapore today is water catchment area. I dare say, no other country has planned it such. No other cities have planned it such. Two-thirds of our entire land area is water catchment area. It's not about the reservoir. Every reservoir needs a catchment area. We have dammed up every river in Singapore. There is no river that flows into the sea anymore. New water plants, as you have heard from Minister Masagos, did not exist before 2000. Desalination plants are coming on stream. The prices for desalination is coming down. But guess what? Our dependence on the higher cost water, new water and desalination is going up. So yes, technology has helped us, and we'll be even in a worse position if not for technology progress. But our demand has gone up the other side. If in the 1990s our forefathers did not invest in the Lingui Dam, I don't even know where we will be today. Today, to expand our water supply, we only have 2 sources more. We can't possibly increase the water catchment area in Singapore by much. And just as a point of illustration, Lingui Reservoir, the catchment area of Lingui Reservoir is twice the size of Singapore. Twice. So going forward, we only have 2 ways to go. 1, to depend more on technology, be it desalination, new water, or any other new technology. 2, to work with the Johor authorities, the Malaysian authorities, to see whether we can have a win-win solution. Because the water needs in Johor is also increasing. Some of you might have read that they are abstracting water upstream from Lingui Reservoir. That affects our yield, but we want to, and we are committed to work with the Malaysian government and the Johor government, the Johor authorities, to see how we can develop the water system for both the benefit of Malaysia and Singapore. We spend a lot of money, that Mas did not say, to make sure that we don't waste any drop of water. Some countries lose up to 5 to 10% of their water supply through leaky pipes. If we lose 5% of our water through leaky pipes, we need to build one more new water plant. We need to do much more. We need to do much more to socialize our people to the challenges that we are facing on the waterfront. The fact that we have such an intense discussion reflects that we have left this issue off our national psyche for too long. But there's never an easy way. 30% over 17 years is about 1.6% a year. We can do this every year. We can do this every 5 years. We can do this every 10 years. But regardless which way we choose, we have to make sure that we never forget that water is existential. It's never easy to talk about price increases. It's never easy. But what is a responsible government? A responsible government is one that not only takes care of the short-term needs of our people, but also the future. A responsible government is one that prices the essentials properly, not distort the market, leading to more subsidies that will burden our future generations. A responsible government is not one that will raise the price and not take especially greater care for the poor. A responsible government is not one that pretends that we will make difficult decisions, but no one will have to bear the greater part of the responsibility to help those with less. Finally, a responsible government is someone who knows what is not sustainable and will put a stop to it now. This is not a wait-and-see budget. If this is a wait-and-see budget, we won't have to put in place the mechanisms for carbon pricing. We won't have to talk about diesel tax. We won't have to talk about water tax. If this is a political budget, we don't have to talk about any of this above. So I submit to the House that this is a government that has the heart of its people at its core. We know the pressures in the short term. We are doing what we can in a targeted manner. But more importantly, we know the long-term challenges facing our country, and we will do what is right, what is necessary to leave behind a better state for our future generations to build on. Thank you.